Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Do you guys notice anything? Yep, Taya turned into a tree. We don't know why, but she was going like for a new year, new her kind of thing, and she decided she wanted to be a tree. So we listen and we don't judge.
Say hi, Taya.
Yeah, say hi. So Taya is out sick, so she is here in spirit with us. She actually doesn't know. I'm going to call her later on FaceTime because we're going to be talking about goals and stuff. So I'm going to call her and ask her what her goal is for her big goal.
Hopefully she's camera ready.
I won't put her on camera. I'll just like put the sound. But
take your vitamins, everybody. People are getting sick.
People are getting sick. It's flu season, dude. So welcome back to another episode of Sippin' and Spillin'. My name is Liz.
I'm Taylor.
This is Taylor, and then like we just mentioned, Taya is our third wheel here, but she's not here today. Yeah. And that is Bo. He's our special guest.
Sorry,
always. His attitude. He has a major attitude today. He just growled before we started the video because he likes to sit in my chair every single episode. And then Taylor told him to get up, and he was like,
very mouthy, very sassy. I don't know what's up with
okay.
him.
He loves it here. He just, I don't know, he's having a bad day.
It's so funny.
Yeah, if you guys are listening, cause, I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I didn't realize, like, I never really thought too much about it, how we're on YouTube and we're on Spotify. Not every podcast is like that. Some podcasts are just on Spotify or just on Apple Podcasts, not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? So I forget that people are listening to us in the car sometimes for the first time, like, ever, and they're not visually seeing us. So we're gonna start keeping that in mind so that we can tell people, like, oh, maybe, we're surrounded by a bunch of greenery right now, but you wouldn't know that if you're listening to it in a car. So I forgot where I was going with that point.
Oh, probably because Bo is a dog.
Oh, okay.
That are listening. He is my white pit bull mix who's very sassy.
Yeah.
But he's not a human. So
funny. Yeah,
you don't hear him talk, that's why.
That was my point, exactly. Yeah, Bo's a dog, you guys. So if you're listening to us for the first time, Bo is always in the camera. He loves the spotlight usually, but he has an attitude, so we'll deal with it today. And today we are both sipping on some coffee. No coffee. Cheers. I was going for like a little bit of like, I'm getting like winter feels again here because it was chilly this morning, and I have like my flannel on and some jeans, and Taylor's very cozy right now. How's pregnancy going? You want to tell them? Because I know we already updated you guys, and if you guys are new here, Taylor is pregnant.
Yes,
so she's having a baby boy.
18 weeks. In like 3 days, 18 weeks and 3 days. So it's going. Definitely not what they tell you pregnancy is, because...
Are you sure? Because everyone tells me pregnancy is crazy. And
I guess. Everybody's different too. Some people have like beautiful pregnancies. And not that mine isn't beautiful. It's just...
I'm telling him when he comes out.
It's just not fun. So it's like, I just got out of the sick phase.
It just absolutely sucks. No.
Yeah, it's actually terrible. I've been getting very like bad headaches, but this week I haven't had any headaches. So new year, new me, I guess. I signed up at the gym today. So, and for those who don't know, I've been a trainer for like my whole life. So like being out of the gym for the first trimester because I was just so sick, it feels good to actually, like, I did back today and I'm like, oh, it feels good to actually be back in the gym.
You forget, like, you can do that still pregnant, but because she had such a rough startup, she wasn't doing that in the beginning. So it was almost like culture shock for you. You have to stop everything. Stop smoking, stop fucking doing anything you loved.
I stopped
drinking energy drinks, stop everything cold turkey. And it's like, that's just the part of pregnancy that you just have to deal with, dude. Like, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, it's like... I literally stopped everything, and that could have contributed to why I felt even worse. Because like for those, I don't smoke nicotine. I have my medical marijuana card, and I smoked marijuana since I was in high school. That's a long, and I'm 29 right now, so that's a long time. And then I just stopped cold turkey, which actually I was very surprised that I was able to do so. But like that could have been part of symptoms too as well, because people do kind of go through a period where like when they stop smoking, they stop sleeping, they stop eating, whatever the case is. I mean,
almost like it's like you're getting depressed too. Like I know people get depressed if they can't smoke, or maybe even like on a borderline like withdrawal.
Right, like they legit have withdrawals. Like some of my one friend, when she stopped, like she couldn't sleep for like a few days when she stopped smoking. So it's like people go through their stuff, but I don't know if it was because of that or if it's because I'm pregnant. So I'll just never know,
We both. It's honestly a mixture of both, dude. Like double whammy that.
Yeah. So, but feeling good. Feeling better. I take my wins. Some days aren't that good. Some days I wake up and I throw up everything, and I have headaches and I want to sleep all day. And then other days it's like I get a bunch of cleaning done and I'm like very just,
Bo, what's going on?
I'm trying to talk.
He has attitude.
God, he wants to talk apparently. He's pregnant. I think
he might be jealous.
Maybe. Dude. Are you jealous, Bo?
You better be a good big brother.
No.
I was telling her when I first got here, because I haven't seen her in a few weeks now, right? 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And
for sure.
I was excited to see her because I haven't seen her in so long, so I figured her belly was gonna look like massive, and it does. But you're still growing. But it definitely popped like since the last time I seen her. And I was telling her that happened when my sister got pregnant. I didn't see her for a good week, and then when I saw her, she had like this massive belly. Granted, she was a little further along, but I kind of want to do that on purpose with you now. Like after this, I'm not gonna see you. Like
Now that's rude.
just so I can notice it more.
Yeah.
No,
it's definitely getting harder to hide. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like I had when I went to the gym earlier, I had on regular workout leggings. First of all, none of my sports bras fit anymore. Like they're all like up to here because they've gotten so huge. And forget about jeans, shorts. None of those freaking buckle anymore. But I could see like the bump. Is hard to hide now. So it's like, but I'm still at that stage where it's like, is she just fat?
Yeah.
You know, it's like people that don't know me, they might just think that I'm just fat, you know? Like I got a little gut. So
That's so funny.
I don't know. I'm excited for the day where it actually looks like people can tell like, oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah, there's no like question about it.
So, because also you go through body dysmorphia as a trainer and being someone that's been in the gym for so long. Body dysmorphia. What is it? Body dysmorphia?
I think it's body dysmorphia.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's bring that on.
I'll just both be wrong and then something in the comments. You actually both are dumbasses.
Don't come for me. I'm actually not that smart. But yeah, it's like you see yourself one way and then it's like, dude, now it's, you know, I don't know. But it's like, dude, you're pregnant. Like, calm down. But it's like, a lot of people don't know I'm pregnant unless they know me. So it's like, I don't want people to think I'm just fat. I'm not just fat. But it's like you go through this whole thing of being whatever. But I just got to embrace the bitchy pregnant.
We'll have to do like a whole, God, maybe sometime this month we'll do a whole like a video segment, I guess, on one of our podcasts of pregnancy and like things that you go through in pregnancy and stuff.
Yeah.
We can do that once you get a little bit like more. Yeah, I'm sure in a few weeks you'll have even more symptoms and maybe stories and experiences. So we can do that for sure. Yeah. For all you mommies out there, mommies to be.
Oh, sure.
But on that note, we I guess what is it today? The
3rd?
Today's the 2nd of January. We are in a new year. We are 2025, and we God, we haven't even seen each other since Christmas past and everything. I went to Nashville. That was fun with my family. We spent Christmas over there. I spent New Year's with my family, also at home, and we just did like a little get together. We had like beer pong out. We had a bunch of games and stuff. That was fun. But yeah, I spent Christmas in Nashville. Did you get anything good for Christmas?
What did I get for Christmas? Oh, my mom got me these Ugg slippers.
I was looking at them earlier. I was like, wait, has she always had those?
They're so cozy.
They're so cute. I love those. I've seen them everywhere in the mall over there.
Yeah. It was like I could have got the platform ones, but when I tried them on, I didn't like them on my feet.
Maybe those were the ones actually that I saw because Ashley wanted I'm pretty sure she wanted the platform. Either way, those are really cute.
No, the platform ones are really cute, and those were the ones I thought I wanted at first, but then I went to Journeys and I tried them both on, and on my feet, these look better than the platform ones, unfortunately.
They're so cute.
So, but I love them both. Yeah. And got me some overalls. Some jean overalls, which is so funny.
Those are gonna be cute though when you're gonna be able to wear them when you have a bump.
Yeah, they stretch and they have like buttons and shit. Yeah, it's so funny. My farmer overalls. What else did I get? Got some new perfume, which I always need. He got me Dior perfume or something.
Okay, nice.
And he got me a chicken ornament and a chicken sign.
Cute.
And I forget what else I got.
Taylor's like spirit animal's like a chicken probably.
Yeah, I know, right? Part chicken. Dude, talk about chickens. This morning, I was feeding my chickens, and I have this OG hen. She's one of my first ones, and she's fucking humongous. One day, we'll probably show you my chickens, but I know it's her because she has a cut in her waddle. I don't know how she got it, but whatever, battle scar. She climbed on top of one of the other hens and was fucking like,
oh man,
picking at her and trying to pull her feathers out, and I literally had to like throw something at her.
She's so rough.
Bro, I'm like, what is going on over here? What are you doing? She's just like climbed on top of her, claws in. So yeah, anyways, that's my life.
They're mean. Like all these stories that she tells me about these chickens, sometimes I'm just like,
chickens
what the
are
fuck?
ruthless,
No
dude.
wonder we eat you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
No, literally. And me getting chickens, I know why people eat them. Because first of all, they're rude to me, they're rude to each other, and they grew up together. Yeah. Same litter. It's just rude.
So weird.
I feed y'all. Like, why are you running away from me? Let me pet you. Like, I feed you. I love them though. They're great, but you know.
We love you, chickens. You taste so yummy. Okay, so you guys, Taylor doesn't know what we're talking about today. I really didn't tell her.
I do not.
Just a little bit. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like it's a new year, so we're gonna kind of focus on New Year stuff. Yada 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 yada. All right. So basically, I have a couple things I'm excited to talk about today because one of them. Oh my god! I kind of just want to start off with it because I can't even hold it on. Okay, so I heard this also on a podcast. So. Numerology, have you heard of that before? Yeah. Okay, about knowing like what number and how to calculate it.
Is it out of 9?
No. Oh. Okay, so numerology for the number of the year that you're in, basically, based off of your birthday your whole birth date, like the day you were, the month, the day, and the year.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of math and calculation, and then what the end number is the year, the number of that year that you're in, right? So, oh, and it goes based off of the year, obviously, that you're in too. So 2020, okay, I'm so bad at explaining this. I literally just found out about it, was it yesterday, the day before? And I just did the math when I got here on my computer. Okay, so basically it's the year that you're in. So we're in 2025 now, but we were just in 2024. So you're gonna compare, we could have compared 2024's number, whatever that was, to whatever number you're gonna have in 2025, and each number has a meaning, right? So I asked ChatGPT about all this, and I'll tell you what the meanings are. So mine basically was for 2020. Oh my god, did I do that one for this year? Pause. All right, I had to take a break, guys, because I really fucking confused myself. So basically, it's for individually every year. So for the year 2025, my personal year number is 4. So basically you're adding up your birth date, all the numbers, like individually. So my birthday is January, so that's 1, and then my day is 30, so you're gonna add the 3 and the 0, which is 3, and then you're gonna add the current year that you're in, which is 2025. So you're gonna add all those together, 2, 0, 2, 5, so that's 9, and then you're gonna add all those numbers together, which comes out to 13, and then you add the 1 and the 3 together, which is 4. So that's my number for 2025. So you're gonna have to look it up, like that sounded like a mouthful, but okay, so I just thought about something else. You have like your personal year number, which is what I just told you. That's my personal year for 2025's number, which is 4. But then you have your life path number. So that's the same math equation, but you're adding the year that you were born in together. So I was born in 97, so you're adding 1997, and all the math and stuff came out to my life path number being 3. Okay. And so every number has a meaning. So for that, my life path number is associated with creativity, communication, and self-expression. You are naturally charming, optimistic, and have a gift for inspiring others with your words and ideas. You thrive in creative pursuits and have a magnetic personality that draws people to you. And then it gives you strengths, challenges, purposes, and then it just says, this aligns beautifully with... Whoa,
that's
what the
weird.
fuck? What the fuck?
I was just about to say that while you were reading that. I'm like, that's fucking strange, because you're getting into content creation.
How does ChatGPT, hold on. This says,
that's weird.
I'm on ChatGPT right now, guys. This aligns beautifully with your goals in content creation, social media, and podcast. Your natural talents are leading you in the right time. I'm doing all 3 of those things. Hold on, no, there's no way that ChatGPT just knows that.
All right.
It's going based off of things I've probably looked up before.
That's
Instagram,
crazy.
Real estate. Okay, I have it in the history of ChatGPT, so I'm assuming that's how she, what the fuck, that was weird. Okay,
yeah, that's crazy. But no, I was gonna say that makes sense, because that door.
But that's my life path number. So yeah, that's just like for life. And then so for my personal year is 4, which is all up for this 2025, is all about building foundations, discipline, and structure. It's a year for hard work, creating stability, and focusing on long-term goals, which is great, because this episode is actually about goals today. And then so when I was freaking out, I was doing it when I got here for Taylor, and I'm pretty sure your life path, why can't I say that?
life. Nice to have this life path number.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your life path number was 3 too. So what was your birthday again in number form? Yeah. So we have the same life path number.
Wow.
3. That's why we're besties. Okay, let's see what yours is for this year. 6. Okay. So Taylor's personal year number. Here, you want to read it to me?
Sure.
Because I'm thirsty. Okay. I'm excited about this. I don't know why this intrigued me so much. Okay.
Oh, this is weird, because okay. Your personal year 6 is centered on family, responsibility, and relationships.
I just touched my finger.
Weird. Oh god.
Because this chair wobbled. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, now I'm freaked out because this is my ChatGPT, not Taylor's.
Okay, it's a year of nurturing, balance, and focusing on your home and loved ones. You might find yourself working on creating harmony in your personal and professional life while strengthening connections. And then, focus on blah, 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 opportunities, deepening emotional bonds, improving your surrounding challenges. Avoid overextending yourself, balance giving with self-care.
Taylor's pregnant, you guys. How do you know that, ChatGPT?
Right. This is a great year for strengthening emotional ties, building a stable foundation, and embracing your role as a supporter and nurturer. It aligns beautifully with personal development and creating harmony in your life. That's weird.
No, this is fucking weird. Okay, this is beyond weird. That's crazy. So do you think that numerology and... what is the other one about the zodiac signs and stuff? What is that? Do you think numerology and astrology are correlated?
I think they have some type of...
Okay, then Taya's gonna come for my neck for this, because I'm not like super... Okay. I'm not against astrology. I have my fucking zodiac sign tattooed on me, but I'm not like super deep in it. You know, I just know about mine, like being Aquarius or whatever, but I'm not super like, oh, all of these things happen because you're an Aquarius or because you're a Taurus or because you're this and that. Because I'm not that deep into it, but this shit right here just wraps my head. I don't know. I think I'm all for this. That's insane.
Maybe it has some sort of like tie. I don't know. Like I feel like all of that shit maybe have some type of crossover.
Yeah.
But I don't think like the number is because you're an Aquarius.
No.
Or like,
I don't think
so I don't know how it would intertwine, but I feel like all that like shit just somewhere along the line. Like, you know, somebody asked me like my life path number before and I just didn't know. I think they were like a 9 though.
Now you know, you're freaking 3.
Yeah.
And then your year for this year is 6. That's crazy. Okay, you guys look into numerology. That shit was so, I forget the girl's podcast that I heard it on, but I'm so glad oh no, it wasn't a podcast, it was TikTok. It was a TikTok that I saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made vision boards. So on that note, we'll get into the actual like topic. Sorry for the super long chit chat yapping session. So Taylor, today's topics are going to be based around resetting for the new year, reflecting on 2024, the year that just passed, and then just dibble dabble and maybe yap about some goal setting and maybe some routines in our lives or whatever. I just feel like I would kind of wish we were dropping this on the 1st of January, but whatever happens. It'll be on the 6th that this drops, so it's fine. It's still early on. But I think I kind of want to, let's start off with recapping and reflecting on the year that just passed, basically. So it felt like a long one. I was thinking about this the other day and I'm like, dude, I feel like it was 2 years in 1 year. Like for me, like this year seemed so long. I don't know why. Yeah. Like usually I'll feel like the year flew by, but this one felt so long. Yeah. Like my birthday's in January, you guys, is coming up in 3.5 weeks, but it felt like it was so long ago and it was a year ago. Yeah. But I actually went through a few jobs this year now that I think about it. Yeah, like there's, you can start off like what do you think about when you think about like this past year, like reflecting on it and stuff? Well, she got pregnant. Yeah, that was one thing. Lost one of my dogs. That was sad. Yeah. Very depressing. R.I.P. Tai. R.I.P. Tai. I don't know. I wish I would have tried harder at things this past year. Like, I feel like I was focused on a lot of like home shit and not really like career-wise. I want to make a bigger, what is the word I'm looking for? More progress in my career-wise this year, definitely, than I did in 2024. Like 2024, I did a few different coaching jobs, like just trying to find my place. And then now I don't really coach anymore just because I got like really burnt out of it because I've done it for so long. So, and now I'm just trying to find a new career that like I enjoy and that I want to do maybe for the rest of my life. So it's like, and at one point I thought personal training, I thought coaching was something I wanted to do forever, but come to find out, it's like after going through different gyms, which, you know, I love coaching and I love training people, but it's just like, I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life anymore. Because if you are a trainer, you know the hours, like you work all morning, you work till late at night, like that's just not what I want to do anymore now, especially since I have a kid coming in. It's like, I really don't want to have those hours anymore as a profession. So now it's just trying to find, like, damn, I'm 29 now, I need to reinvent like what I want to do for the rest of my life or figure it out. So see, and it's like maybe like a use for like better words is like reevaluate almost. But like I kind of feel like as humans we fucking do that. Like what you just said, just think about what you just said. Like I gotta figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. Why do we have to do that? No, we don't. Like we are in 29, like society, bro, social media, like that shit will do that to you, dude. And we're also programmed to be stressed the fuck out because we don't have shit figured out right now, bro. And like we don't have to, as long as you're trying, dude. It's not, so what if you went through so many different jobs? How would you have known? Dude, I've been on a fucking kick like for like the last month and a half probably, just like listening to all these different videos and shit, watching these different TikToks, and because I felt myself going down that path. When the end of the year was getting closer, I started to get in, like everybody almost does, in the state of panic. Like, fuck, the end of the year is coming up. Like, I didn't do this. I didn't get this done. What the fuck am I doing? What am I going to do for the next year? I just lost my job right before the holidays, you know, one of my jobs. And it like the state of panic, I felt it coming. So I went on like this rampage of just watching all these different YouTube videos, all these different podcasts while I'm driving, fucking just looking up shit on TikTok, like almost for a sense of like like reassurance, right? Because I knew I've been down this path before. I'm pretty sure everybody does it every year. It's the state of panic that society just push it, like it just takes over like a big fucking dark cloud. And it's because that's the mindset that shit has us programmed. We have to have it figured out. We have to have this done. We have, if we're not, if especially as women, if we don't have a baby by a certain age, you know, then it's not the fucking end all be all for us, bro. It's not. If we don't know what we want to do for the rest of our life, first of all, I don't think I want to do any said career or any said thing for the rest of my life. Dude.
Yeah.
Do you know how long the rest of your life is?
I know, right? I know.
No, you don't, because nobody does, bro.
So
We could
long.
fucking die tomorrow. Sorry, but it's just the truth. And if we live to be 100 years old, why the fuck? I'm a realtor now, guys. I do real estate. I don't want to be a real estate agent for the rest of my life. I can tell you guys, I'm a fucking open book. I don't want to be that shit the rest of my life. I don't be anything for the rest of my life except for happy, healthy, breathing, bro, until I'm not anymore. And experiencing life, dude. Like, this is another thing I also heard recently that I just cannot get out of my head that I'm just living by now. You and I and everybody on this earth is fucking living life for the first time, bro. Have you lived a life before? But in your past life, maybe you were a fucking plant.
Not that I remember.
Right? This life in this
Probably,
body.
but not that I
as
remember
Taylar,
shit.
you have never lived before.
Right.
Okay, nice, Bo. Bo's
Taking a piss right
Bo's
there.
taking a piss right next to us. Shit. Bro, I was on a roll just now, dude. Dude, we've never done this before.
Yeah.
So what that I fucking, maybe the career that I wanted to do in the beginning of the year is not, or last year is not what I want to do this year, or maybe it just didn't work out. Like,
Right, it's not working. Yeah.
what's meant for you will be for you, and if it's not, it won't be for you, and your fucking blessings will have your name on them no matter what.
And things I thought that I wanted, like I made a career change to a different gym, which the gym that I originally was at, I love them to death. Like, they're fucking great. Like, I still love them to this day. And then I went to this other gym because I thought that's what I wanted to do, and then come to find out, like, I got it, and I didn't even have to really try hard, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be at all. And it's crazy because, like, at first you dream up these things, and it's like, oh, it'd be so cool to do that, and then you manifest it, and then it's like, actually, I don't fucking like this. Like, and then so you just split ways or whatever the case is. But I think I'm feeling more of a stress because now that I'm pregnant, and it's like, I feel like I need to have shit figured out before the kid gets here.
Yeah, of course.
And so it's like putting even more stress on it. But it's like also, to that point, it's like, dude, like, it's okay. Like, shit will come along. And like, I know this, so it's like, taking a step back and then just realizing, like, all right, like, back to the drawing board. Let's figure it out. Like,
exactly, back to the drawing board. And it's okay to try stuff again, dude. Like I think about it all the time. Like, dude, if real estate doesn't work out for me, guess what? It's okay. I'm not going to die. Taylar does real estate too, dude, and that's what kind of what she was touching on. Like, this past year, like with her career goals, probably was a part of that. It was like maybe we both have felt like we haven't progressed as much as we would have liked to, being on our second year already. But I think about that, and I'm just like, it's okay. Like, also, what we gotta stop doing is comparing ourselves to other people's progress, because you're your own person and you're in your own path of life. And Taylor's not going as fast as I am, and I'm not going as fast as Taylar is, like, no matter what. And comparing ourselves to other people or to each other is not going to do us any justice, dude. You got to worry about yourself, and you got to worry about what you want in life and what makes you happy and what keeps you up at night, dude. All right, figure that out. Maybe think about it for a second and do something about it. Don't dwell on it. Like, if you're not happy at your job, right, at your current job, and that's keeping you up at night, and you're losing fucking sleep over it, dude, that's when you kind of need to, like, take a step back, reevaluate. Okay, what can I change? What can I change here before I am a year later still worrying about the same thing or stressed about the same thing, or in this, just like, it's like we put ourselves like in a victim mindset almost, like all these bad things are just happening to us, like, or this isn't working out, and we're just feeling so bad for ourselves and then it'll drag on. Before you know it, we're in 2025, we'll be in 2026 if we keep this mindset up. And I just feel like people, it's just like a cycle. It's like a fucking hamster wheel that happens every single year. So, like, the end of the year comes around, and I think it just needs to be a little bit, like, slower and, like, more calm. Like, it doesn't have to be so, like, oh shit, a new year's coming up, like New Year's resolutions, like, new year, new me. Like, no, dude, like, let's leave that shit back there, bro. Like, back there. When we were younger, it was like, okay, hee hee ha ha, but, like, we're older now, we kind of understand the meaning of things a little bit more now. And I don't even really like New Year's resolutions now I'm thinking about it. I'm all for setting goals, but I think all year you should have been setting goals, like, little goals, big goals, small goals,
hit
whatever.
Those goals, and then you think of new goals.
Like, you just shouldn't be waiting until the 1st of January to just start something new. If you want to fucking get in the gym, bro, get in the gym tomorrow. Get in the gym this week. If you want to start eating better, fucking start eating better. But we don't have to wait till January 1st every single time. Because then that's what happens. Okay, all these little goals are piling up as the year goes. Maybe you thought about all these goals in the middle of the year. Oh, I'll wait till January 1st. And now you got 50 fucking million things that you want to accomplish within 365 days. Are you fucking insane?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? You might get one thing, but why set yourself up for failure?
And then you're starting out the year heavy, and then in 2 weeks you're already burnt out from all what you planned.
You're already starting off the new year in a shitty mindset, in a state of panic, bro.
Yeah.
For what? Like, it's not that deep, you guys. Like, we have the rest of our life to figure shit out, and we are young, dude. Like, and even if, like, fucking if you're 50 years old, I don't care. Like, if you want to do something new, fucking do it. Like, who cares? But if you want to try something, do it. If you want a new job, do it. If you want to fucking, God, if you want to jump off a plane, go do it.
Yeah.
Like, you get this life one time, bro.
And there's a lot of millionaires now that didn't even reach that state of being a millionaire until they were in their 40s, 50s. And they were poor up until then. So
exactly. I think about that every fucking time that I feel like I'm not where I want to be at 27 years old, bro. About to be 28 this month, but I think about that every time, and it just makes me snap out of it. Like, Elizabeth, shut the fuck up, dude. You're fine. Just keep going, keep pushing, keep fucking trying shit out. Keep living, bro. Just as long as you're working, bro, because the work is not going to do its like work. It's not going to work unless you work. Anything in life is not going to work unless you work. So with that being said, still have those goals, still have that that push and that motivation, but don't stress yourself out over it. Yeah, you're fine.
Yep.
So, God, that made me fucking hot for a second. Like, I've been so like on this rampage, bro, like for like the last 2 months. But as far as goals go, or I guess for like the last year for me, a bunch of stuff happened, but also like another thing, starting off a new year, I feel like we should be letting go of anything that did happen in the past that's not serving us anymore. They're not going to bring us any good energy into the new year, because that is also something you don't want to start the new year off is with bad juju and bad like vibes and stuff. So kind of piggybacking off of what I already said, like if it's not for you, it's not for you. Leave it alone. Say goodbye. Wow, dust your hands with it. Kiss it goodbye. It wasn't for you. If I had my worst breakup, cheating, fucking scandal that happened this year that hadn't happened. I haven't been cheating on that way since I was like fucking 21 years old. Right?
Dude, I forgot that happened this year. You've had a year.
Dude, I've had a fucking year. Like emotional.
In the relationship area?
Yeah, emotional year. Career, like too. Like that job situation was random as fuck. Granted, I take full accountability, but I also I wasn't in the right mindset either when that happened. It's like I've been...
That might have been your growth year, just 2024.
Yeah.
What are you, 26 or 27?
27, but 28 on the 30th. But
mine was around 26. It was my
Dude, I'm just with everything with alcohol this year that I've just been with relationships. So back to the cheating thing, that was my biggest thing from this year that I learned from, and that opened my eyes. And that's something that everybody should be doing, is reflecting on not so much the progress, oh, I didn't get this done, or I only came this far. No, think back on what did happen, how far you did get with each thing, and maybe what you can learn from that and what you can take on into the new year that's going to benefit you, not going to push you back, or you know what I mean, limit you almost. Just think, actually reflect, okay, this happened. First of all, things happen for you, not to you. Let's get out of that mindset too.
100%.
Things happen for you, not to you. That situation, that relationship had to happen. I didn't need that person in my life, and it showed me their true colors, and it showed me what I did not want in a relationship, right? That whatever pain came from it, what I reflect on this situation is maybe how I could have handled it differently on my end, right? Okay, I could have handled it differently, but you know what? I can't change the past. It happened. I handled it how I handled it, and that's it. That's how it was meant to be. What happened was supposed to happen, and that person was supposed to be out of my life. Goodbye, good riddance. But you move on, and you do not carry that shit on into the next fucking year. And as long as you're learning as these things are happening for you, that's it. That's all that matters. That's all that we can do. We can't change the past. We can't do anything about the situation.
Nope. Because hopefully when all the smoke clears, because in the beginning it's all, rough. You're still going back and forth on different mindsets and shit. But when all the smoke clears of whatever situation happened, that's the time where you're all right, what the fuck really happened? And you get to reflect on it. And not really to bring yourself down, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. But it's damn, he was moving this way, or she was moving that way. I need to recognize this next time. Yeah. This can't happen. This is not going to happen again. And you just kind of learn from it. Yeah.
I also heard on another thing I heard on a podcast. She made a really good point on when something is not meant for you. It's or in that instance, when a relationship fails, right? Maybe you were in a relationship for it was going so good, and then out of nowhere you guys break up. Relationship goes south. Either way, why would you want someone who doesn't want you back, or something that does not want you back, right? Just think about it that way. It was not meant to be. It did not work out because it wasn't in the cards that you were dealt. It wasn't in what God had, or whatever you believe in. If you believe in whatever higher power, I'm gonna say God, but if God had it in his plans for you, it would have worked out. So an easier point. She said, if you were going to go buy a house, right? You were looking at houses, and the house that you wanted so bad to put an offer on got sold, right? Next week. That house wasn't meant for you, dude. So you're still, and it was your dream house, let's just say too. Like in your head, that was your dream house, but it got sold. It wasn't meant for you. You'll still get that dream house later on the road. You're still going to get the dream man that you envision yourself marrying one day. It wasn't that guy. Why let go of it? We have to really like detach ourselves from things, because we get so, as humans, like we're just so emotionally attached to things. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Like, we shouldn't even want it if it's not for you. It doesn't have your name on it. It belongs to somebody else. Like, that's really it.
Yeah. I mean, there's been times, like, especially like relationships in the past, where it's like I manifested and I was like, no, I really want us to be together. And it's like, it was like I would get a little snippet of it, and then it's like God or whoever would just be like, all right, and this is why it shouldn't work out. This is why it shouldn't work out. Okay, I get you still want it. Here's a little bit more. Here's a little bit more. But this is why it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. And then shit just keeps happening until you finally realize, like, oh shit, this is not gonna work out. Like, this is not supposed to work out, or this is not for me, or whatever it is. And then it's like two roads. You know, like, you can get what you want, like, you can manifest kind of what you want, but then also it's like, if it's not for you, like, it's going to keep inserting itself, like, in different ways, different forms, different like avenues. It's just going to be like, all right, like, you keep saying you want it, here you go, but this is why it's not supposed to go that way. Like,
exactly.
I don't know, it's weird. I noticed that a lot, like, over the years of everything. So it's like relationship, career, whatever the case is, like, I learned that a lot. So
it's gonna keep happening, dude. Like I said, we're doing this for the first time ever. We're gonna keep experiencing new things every single day, dude. I might find something tomorrow that makes me fucking hate real estate. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and you just don't know. You don't know what you don't know, and you don't know until you experience something, right? So I'm all for trying out new shit, bro. I tell her, if you have an idea. Taya wants to start a jewelry business, dude. Fucking I tell her all the time, do it. Fucking do it. What do you have to lose? Try it. You won't know if it's for you. So, and she's all for it, of course. But I'm always going to be that friend that's like, if you give me an idea, bro, I'm gonna say, fucking do it.
Fuck yeah.
Why not? You want to be a fucking astronaut, Taylor? Go.
I'll post it. Fuck yeah. Look, Elon Musk. Hire me.
Do it.
Shit.
Fucking do it. Because why not? You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I'm an open book, you guys. I just started a new adventure myself, like in the last, it's been a month now. It's been a month that I'm doing content creation now, and I have like a mentor. I have a couple mentors and everything. Like, I got my first fucking paid brand, and I almost like, why not you, dude? Like, I'm on TikTok scrolling. Like, damn, like for months, or probably last year. How long have I told you that I wanted to fucking work with brands and stuff too when it came to fitness? Like, do content. I've dibble dabbled. I started a whole YouTube channel. I have like 3 videos up, like from last year. And like, I've always known, like, I'm going to do something with content creation, but I don't know what happened. But right before I got fired from my last bartending job last month, I literally invested in content creation, right? Like, actually taking it serious. And then I think like 2 weeks later, I got fired from bartending. So weird how that happened, right? And at first, like, I was like, damn, you know? But I maybe thought about it for a couple of days, and I was like, no, you know what? That job wasn't meant for me anymore. It wasn't serving me any purpose anymore. I have other things to focus on. So I've been focusing on my real estate and now content creation. And what happened? I got my first paid fucking brand out of it, dude. Why not you? Like, and I know it's gonna, and I made other goals for this year too, for surrounding that, and those are gonna serve into my real estate goals and my content creation goals. So it's like, next year could be something different. You don't know though. So try. Like, 100%. Try. Yeah. Like, all that keeps people back from trying is fear, limiting fucking beliefs that we all do to ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you see, dude, as much as it's kind of weird because I'm going into this avenue on like social media and content creation, but social media will fucking do that, dude. I'm almost at a point now where I'm only getting on social media now to work, and then I'm kind of like taking a step back from scrolling so much. And the other day, I hear one of my mentors, Keith, talk about it all the time, that if he catches himself scrolling, he fucking throws his phone. Like, he's just like, no, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you know. So the other day I did that. I was like scrolling, I think just on TikTok, but I wasn't working. I wasn't doing any research, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Get off of this shit. Like,
they'll just keep going.
Bro, keep going.
Then 15 minutes will pass, 15 minutes, but like, I have a timer on my Instagram, and at 30 minutes, it like, hey, you reach your daily goal. I'm at your daily limit for the day. And then it's like, remind me in 15 minutes. And then you'll be there, and then it's like, it'll pop up again. It's like, damn, it's been 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, remind me in 15 minutes. It's like, dude, you just don't even realize how much time passes, because it seems like it's only been like a minute. Yeah. But you don't realize these things are 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, whatever the case is. So you're just scroll, and then you could have, that past hour that you've been scrolling, you could have cleaned your room. You could have cleaned your room. Yeah. You could have fold that damn laundry that's been sitting there for 2 weeks.
Exactly, right? You set a reminder to fold my laundry when I go home. No.
I'm talking about me, Taylor. So when you watch this, fucking fold that damn laundry that's been sitting there.
That's so funny.
But
no, I mean, God, it's so funny because social media will do that. So like, a lot of our thoughts that we're programmed to think and shit, bro, it really does come from social media these days because we're consuming so much of it. So it's like, shit, maybe you guys need to make one of your goals this year, like take a step back from like just aimlessly scrolling on social media. You can learn a lot from the internet, dude, and social media, but honestly, that's one of my goals is to really just use social media now as like for work and not so much aimlessly scrolling. Do you know what a SMART goal is?
Sustainable, or no. Smart. Hold on. It's what the fuck is the S? Short? No. The M is measurable?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what it is. So SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk about this because that's another thing that I feel like causes people to go into such a state of panic at the end of the year and like New Year resolution and shit, because you're, like I said, you're trying to fit 1,000,001 goals for the year coming up. I think it might, like, just imagine just setting one big goal for the next year, right? One huge fucking goal. Like, I'll give you mine. My big goal for next year is I want to buy a house, right? I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but that is what I'm going to work towards next year. That is my big ultimate goal for 2025, right? So a SMART goal is going to be broken up into like 4 different, am I saying this right? 4 different sections. So, or like that big goal, I'm breaking it into 4 smaller goals. That is going to get me to that goal, to that big goal.
Okay, so you want to buy a house. All right, so what do you have to do to buy a house? Okay, obviously you got to save some type of money.
Yeah. So like four different goals so each quarter. There's 4 quarters in a year. Right. So I also heard of the 12-year, there's a book on this 12-week year, right? This one's called 12-week year. And so basically you're, instead of relying on, the 52 weeks in a year, kind of break it down and make it a little bit more attainable for yourself so that you can focus on these little bitty goals instead of like a whole bunch of big ones at once for 1 year.
That's weird you said that 12-week thing, because I just looked up journals on Amazon last night, and one of the journals was like 12-week year journal, and it was like 12 weeks, like where you just whatever the journal has different prompts and stuff for 12 weeks, and that's where you just said that, because I was like, I'm like, weird. 12 weeks, I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking, I'm like, I kind of wanted a 365 day like journal, but now that you say that, it's like, oh, that makes sense. Like the 12 weeks, okay, that's
so
weird.
like think about it too. How many weeks are in a quarter?
Weeks?
Yeah, in 1 quarter.
Oh, in 1 quarter.
12 weeks.
12.
So you're doing it by quarter. So 12 weeks. Yeah, in each quarter, depending on like
2 weeks in a year.
Say February, but
math, I don't know.
No, there's 12 because there's 3 months in a quarter. So 4, 8, 12. Okay. So that's essentially what you're doing with these SMART goals and the 12-week year rule. So like for instance, I want to buy a house, right? So I'm breaking it up to 4 smaller goals. Maybe one of those goals being I want to save up for a down payment. So for these first 12 weeks of the quarter, maybe I'm focusing on saving money, budgeting, right? And how I'm going to get there. You need a plan, bro. Like, and that's like something I didn't stick by last year at all. And goals are nothing, bro, without a plan. Yeah. Like how many goals did we set last year? And if we didn't set a game plan in place, how are you gonna get there? It's like getting in the fucking car and not knowing where you're going.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, how am I going to get to that big goal? So I'm breaking it up. 1, saving up. So those first 12 weeks, I'm focusing on budgeting, saving money. Next 12 weeks, maybe reflecting on what worked and what didn't work for those 12 weeks. Yeah. Okay, if maybe I didn't, maybe I overspent a little bit on food, right? So then I can take that into my next 12-week goal, which probably the next one's going to be, what could another one be for buying a house? I'm blinking right now.
Eat at home more.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
so you spend some food on food, next time is...
maybe I'm going to focus on eating at home, more, cooking more meals, and then maybe the next week, or the next set of 12 weeks, I can go into like another goal. So maybe...
Check on your credit, make sure your credit's right or something.
Speaking with the lender to see like where I am financially and yada yada. You know what I mean? Like just break it, whatever is specific to you and like your goal. I'm not going to tell you exactly what mine are, but that is an example, right? So I just feel like that way is just way more attainable, and I still have to like set mine, like go through mine completely for that, because I just like heard about this book the other day, and I was like, you know what? And I did already set my big goals for the year and stuff, which that one being the biggest, but I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to do that from now on. I want to read that book. There's an actual book. Yeah. I just feel like that might just help people, like you're to get out of that state of where we have to get so much shit done and like there's not enough time, and realistically, dude, there is. 365 days is a long fucking time to get stuff done.
Even if not this year.
And even if not this
Hopefully
year.
you got a few more years in it, you know?
And it's perfectly okay, but we gotta stop freaking out about shit, bro. Relax.
Yeah, that's the one thing I am worried about with, with my kid coming into which, first of all, he's gonna be in, not generation, what is it? I'm a millennial. There's like...
Oh, like the one after you, I forget what are they called?
Taya
knows.
Whatever, he's gonna be beta. like generation beta. But it's like, I can't even imagine where social media and all this shit's gonna be at when he's old enough to have a fucking phone and social media. So it's like, I don't know, just thinking about that and all this shit that goes along with it. I'm like, dude, because you don't want your kid to not have the upper edge, like to not be technologically, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Like, smart, but you also still want them to have, like, be able to do shit without the phone. Like, be able to do shit without.
You don't want them to be iPad.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but...
No, but our like, parents probably thought that way of us. Like, could you imagine, like, because things were so different, bro. They didn't have all this technology when our parents were younger, and it's like, it's so crazy to think about even when we were younger. Like, do you remember flip phones and, like, minute
I had flip phones.
Yeah.
I had a Razor.
Minute phones. I had a Razor. I had a Sidekick. I had a BlackBerry. I had a fucking, minute phone was my first phone.
Yeah, I
remember getting the first iPhone. Like, what? And then now, dude, we have ChatGPT, who fucking...
Shit, we had a separate device that held music and then our phone.
And then
we had,
combined the two.
What was it called?
What, iPod?
iPods. Yeah. We had fucking iPods back in the day.
We had CD players.
I forgot that we did have CD players.
CD
oh
players.
My god, I'm not that old for Walkmans, like the one where you put the disc in. I'm not that old, but I know, like.
Taya's probably watching this video back. She's gonna be like, yeah, you're old.
Yeah. Fuck you, Taya, because I already know in your head.
I was, side note, on New Year's, we were playing beer pong with my two younger cousins, mind you. They are 21. They just turned 21 this year in fucking September. And me and my brother-in-law were playing beer pong against them, and my brother-in-law is 24. I'm 27, right? So just for reference in ages. We're playing, and they're making up these fucking rules for beer pong, you know? And me and Andy, my brother-in-law, are both like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? That is not the rules to this game. Like, we were letting certain shit slide. Like, all right, cool, we can play it like that, cool, whatever. But if we were telling them the actual rules, they were like, no, that's not there. And then we said something about, no, you cannot literally. I know, I said, why are you making up rules? Like, you literally are making that up right now. And one of the boys was like, well, it's not our fault that you guys used to play in the Stone Ages and shit back then when the game first came out. And I was like, no, you fucking get it.
Fuck you, first of all.
Are we at that age now? This is what happens when you pass 25. Like,
y'all are gonna get here, by the way. Soon. All right, it comes quick.
And I'm like, we're not even that much older.
I remember my 21st birthday like it was yesterday.
Literally, it was yesterday.
And now I'm almost 30. So it comes fucking quick, all right? You blink and then
you're old. You have gray hair. I already have gray hair.
Your knees hurt, your back hurt, everything starts hurting.
Oh my god, I took a break of like, I'm just now trying to get back in the gym slowly but surely, and I'm feeling it in my bones, dude. Like, I try to sit crisscross applesauce when I'm like at work on my desk and stuff at home, and my knees, they hurt like to the bed. And it's because I haven't been stretching or to the gym in like a little while, maybe a couple days, and I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Shit, it hits you quick. Like, and especially like if you have like a habit, and then you take a few weeks out. Like, habits are so easy to break. They're so hard to get a grasp of, and then they're so easy to break.
Dude, it takes one day.
So easy.
One day to get
and
off
it's
of
like
your routine.
trying to get back onto that routine is just dreadful. But yeah, you try. Keep going. Anyways.
On that note, actually, habits is something I kind of want to like talk about before we wrap it up, because we don't want to keep you guys too long. But habits, like you said, are very easy to break. What are like some habits that you can think of that you want for the new year?
Habits. I want to read more. That's one of my pictures. I can actually look at my things. Yeah, so I want to read, I said at least 10 books this year. If I read more, that's good, but at least 10. And they could be a combination of self-help, if it just wants to be like, just whatever, like Colleen Hoover, whatever the fuck. I just want to read more, which usually when you read more, that's less screen time, but whatever.
Where did you come up with that number 10?
I don't know. I just feel like that's an attainable number. Yeah. I didn't want to say 12 because that's a book a month.
That's a book a month.
And I'm thinking about when I do have the kid, am I really going to be able to read a book a month? Maybe. I don't know.Maybe I'll read to him while he's on my nipple or something. I don't know.
A kid's book counts.
Right? Hey, didn't think about that. Goal is a goal, okay?
No, mine, I was just thinking about where you came up with the number, because my number, you said 10, my number's 4. Like 4, like non-negotiable. I have to get 4 really good books, and like I'm really big on self-improvement and like those kind of books and videos and stuff. So I'm gonna push for self-improvement and financing books. But I want 4 really good core books, because I may reread some, because I gotta grasp shit. Like, I can't just read it through one time. Yeah. Like Rich Dad Poor Dad, I'm gonna read it again. I have it like by my desk right now. I'm gonna read it again for the third. This will be my 3rd time. But I'm gonna read it again. So I'm counting that one. That one's I'm counting that one. I want to read 3 other ones non-negotiable. Like, I have to. And that's I did 4 for every quarter.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's more. I don't know why I came up with 10. And like, I listen to audiobooks and like, but I want to physically read
something about the physical book.
So that way, like I said, it takes away from being on the screen because you have to physically read. Like if I'm doing an audiobook, I could be doing 10,000 different things. Like I usually listen to audiobooks when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing something in the yard, whatever the case is. And it's been scientifically proven you can't multitask, even though we think we can.
Yeah. Okay. We are multitasking, but we're not absorbing.
As much as we would if we just took the time and read. So that's one. Another one is I want to meditate more.
Nice. Yeah.
I didn't really put like an everyday goal. I'm hoping like I want to start with at least 3 times a week I should meditate. At least 20 minutes.
Sure.
So I want to do that more. Breastfeeding. I want to be able to breastfeed.
You know that might be out of your control though if you can't.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Because some baby, what is it like? Some babies just don't latch on.
Yeah. Some women just can't breastfeed, but
and it sucks. But I mean,
hopefully if I'm healthy enough, I want to breastfeed my baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So there's some goals.
Okay. Wait, does that count as a habit?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Habit. My bad. I don't know where I got that from. Hold on. Never mind. So breastfeeding is not a habit. My bad.
So you said reading. You said meditating.
Yeah.
Those are good.
And reading. Journaling.
Nice. Okay.
I want to start journaling.
Yeah.
That's why I was looking up journals yesterday.
Yep. Nice.
So
yeah, habits are important, dude, because they honestly. They build discipline, dude. Like, and a discipline is something that a lot of people don't have built in them already. And habits really will help. Like, and they're so easy to break. Because I remember we were on a kick we were going to the gym like good. Like we were on a roll, right?
Yeah,
and even with one of my ex-boyfriends, I was in a habit to where because he was doing it, so it made it easier for me because we lived together. I was waking up super early, dude, like 5 a.m. Like I was part of the 5 a.m. club for a little bit, and just to go to the gym. And it's so easy to break because you stop doing it for a little bit, and then you know you got to get back on that horse. But with that being said, one of my habits that I want to attain this year is waking up earlier because I am not doing that anymore. Like today, dude, I went to the gym. And I told my friend lady that I was gonna go at 7. I was gonna be there at 7 a.m. She texted me at 6 that she was up. I remember waking up out of my sleep, hitting the off button on my alarm to stop. Went back to sleep, didn't wake up till 8. Oops. Bro, I felt like an asshole. Like not even like I felt obviously she just went back to sleep, whatever. Right. We still went at 8. But I asshole towards myself because I was like, what the fuck, Elizabeth? Like, but granted, your morning routine starts with your nighttime routine. And what did I do last night? I didn't go to sleep till 12:30 because I was up researching content creation, making videos and so I just have to get better at my nighttime routine so that I can attain this habit of waking up earlier again because you just feel so much better and you have more of your day. But it does start with your nighttime routine.
Have you heard of the blue light glasses?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm about to invest in some of those.
Yes.
Because that helps, like, especially like Dr. Huberman has videos on that. I fucking love Dr. Huberman. Okay, guys, we're actually going to wrap up this video, but on the note of goal setting, the new year, just making sure you stay on track on and not losing focus on what the bigger picture is, really not getting so stressed out about the new year, all the goals, and just making sure you take a step back and take a second to breathe. So habits, goal setting, do it at your own pace. Don't compare yourself to others. Everything's gonna be okay. Just take a chill pill. And it's a new year. Everybody should be very excited to see what this year brings. So yeah, focus on your habits, focus on your goals. We're gonna wrap it up here for you guys, and we will be dropping this. It should be the 6th of January. So, oh, actually, I did want to mention that they do say that the second Friday, I believe it's the second Friday of January, is considered Quitter's Day. Because all the people in the new year that were New Year's this, New Year's that, new resolutions, new year, new me, usually quit and fall off of their set goals on the second Friday of January. Yeah. So on the second Friday of January, I will be calling all of my people and saying, are you fucking quitting yet? You better not be. I'm gonna be holding y'all accountable because we ain't be no quitters on the 2nd of January now. Yep. So, yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yeah, no, 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Yep. So, and it's very easy to get off track. So, because it's like you're on this such like a high in the beginning of the year because it's the new year and this and that, but and everything just seems so just in reach, you know. But then 2 weeks in and you forget about it. So don't be that person. Don't be a quitter on the 2nd in 2 weeks. Nope. So we're gonna end it off since we don't have Taya here, who usually does the affirmations. Taylor's looking for one. Did you find one? I guess so. Okay. It's not as good as Taya does it, but we're working with it. Okay, so affirmation for 2025: I attract opportunities that align with my goals. Oh, perfect. On what we just spoke about. Say it one more time. I attract opportunities that align with my goals. I attract opportunities that align with my goals. Ding, 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 ding. I'm digging the glass right now, guys. My imaginary glass. Well, you guys, thanks so much. We were trying to do a giveaway for reaching 100 followers on Instagram recently, but we did not reach that goal. The goal was to reach 100 followers by yesterday. It didn't happen, so we're not doing the giveaway, but we are still trying to grow our community on Instagram. And granted, I know that will come with growing our
podcast, do the more episodes and the more exposure, we are already getting a lot of support and a lot of good feedback. So I'm very excited to see where this goes to for the podcast in the next year. But we will be doing some rebranding soon and have a lot more content. Even if we might figure out our schedules and maybe come out with more episodes a month, because I'm thinking like bi-weekly is a little bit like not in our favor at the moment, because I feel like 2 weeks is just too long, you know?
Yeah, me too.
But
I definitely think we're going to try and get together and make our own like podcast vision board, whatever.
And set our own
goals that we want
together
for our podcast.
A lot of fun things coming. But anyway, on that note, we got to go. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Love you. Bye.
Say bye, Bo.
Bo. Say bye.
That's about saying bye. Bye, guys.